All right, you guys, let's go ahead and tackle number 7 here. So it says in the 2009-2010 school year in country A, there were 92,000 foreign students from country B. This number is 23% more than the number of students from country C. How many foreign students were from country C? Okay. So I'm just going to take basically, I'm just going to underline the sentence that's going to be really important to us. This number. That's the sentence that we're going to use. So I'm going to type it out, and then right below it, we'll put the math right below, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to go through and take it from English and turn it into math. So this number, okay, well, what number is that? That's the 92,000. So I'm going to substitute that in for this number. All right. Is in math means equals. We're going to go ahead and put, oops, I accidentally erased a 92. We're going to put equals for the is. Now, remember, you can never put a percent into a math problem. You have to move the decimal place twice. So if we move the decimal place twice, it would end up right there. So we're going to put 0.23. Okay. It's 23% more than the number of students from country C. Okay. So 23% more than the number of students from country C. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a C here. That's 23% of C. Okay. But the fact that we have more than means that we're going to be adding it, right? Okay, more than what? More than the number of students from country C. So that's what's going to go right here. Okay. Okay, so let's kind of look at this. So this number, the 92,000, is means equal 0.23 times C. That's 23% of C. More than means add and add it back to C. Now there's a 1 in front of this C right here. So when we add those two together and combine like terms, what we're going to get is 1.23C. Okay. And then we know from here to divide by 1.23 to both sides. And we're going to check this just so it makes a little bit more sense what's going on and stuff. So we end up with C equals, because those cancel. We have to do 92,000 divided by 1.23. Move this over, make sure I'm typing it in right. Okay. So 92,000 divided by 1.23. Oops. 74796.7. Okay, now what's hard about this problem besides all this is just reading it incorrectly. So when I went to my math lab to see what I needed to put in, it says round to the nearest thousands. I read it wrong and thought it was thousandths. And so I went out 3 decimal places thinking thousandths, but it wants us to round to the thousands, not thousandths. So here's the thousands place, right? And so because there's a 7 right behind it, we're going to round that up to 75,000 for C. Let's go put in 75,000 and then let's kind of just check this to make this make sense. Okay, so how you would check it is you would say, okay, well, we know that 92,000, that's going to be 23% more than the number of students in country C. But first of all, look at this number. It's less than 92,000, right? It's roughly 75,000. And we expected that because what we're saying is that the 92,000 is 23% more than what's in country C. So it should be bigger, right? And if we go and we take 23%, of this number that we get that value. This is going to be 23% of C right here when we multiply. Of means times. So if we do sorry, I'm going to get that away. 23 times 74796.7. It's going to be a little off because I didn't keep all the decimal digits. We get roughly 17203.241. 17203.241. Yeah. So that's 23% of C, but it's going to be 23% more than, right? The number of students from country C. So let's take the number of students from country C. And let's do, which is going to be what? We got this for the answer. But now I need to do 23% more. So we're going to take this and we're going to add it to it. Okay. So if we put those together, we should get what's in country B, the 92,000, right? Let's see if we do not perfectly, because I did cut off some decimal digits, but you know what? Close enough, right? There you go. That's pretty much 92,000, you guys, right there. We round that, right? So it works. So when we say that 92,000 is 23% more than what's in country C, we'll find out 23% of C. We got that. Add it back to C, and we'll get your 92,000. So this is just us checking it, right? Making sure that it works. So key thing, round in the thousands, not the thousands. All right, take care, you guys.